Finding a really good game can be a really hard time, but finding a better indie game can take even longer sometimes. But honestly, for the ones that stick around, that's really amazing. In a lot of cases, I really do find indie games to have a lot more passion and effort in them than some AAA games, at least coming from strong developers. Games like Stardew Valley and Rivals of Aether, I'd probably pick these games over some AAA games. But of course, not all games are like this, but it just takes certain developers to make them good in my opinion. But why do I like indie games better than AAA games sometimes? But I think the big reason of that is that some of them don't seem as money hungry as some others. Yes, in each individual portion working for a company may not be like that, but I'm talking as a whole, like for example EA. The games that some indie teams work on can be really cool and have lots of really interesting concepts. For example, there was a game that's going to come out pretty soon called Monster Crown. It's not out yet, but it's going to come out in about February of 2019. But in terms of one of the main ideas for it, they really wanted it to be a monster breeding game with endless possibilities on the breeding. The art looks insanely cool, and from what I played a long time ago, like a couple months ago, I guess, the demo was really fun. And I'd say that if you want to look it out, look at the Kickstarter I posted in the description. Even though it's ended, you can at least look at what it's about fully. But again, going back to the main points, some indie devs at least try to interact with the community a lot. For example, in Rivals of Aether, Dan Fornes, he posts a lot on his Twitter if you don't follow him, but he seems to be a really good guy, and he seems to at least really care about his community, and even in some cases, they've actually played with a lot of the people in the community and just had a fun time with them. And I know some other companies like Microsoft and Nintendo, some of them really do care about the fans in terms of either the games or the consoles they play on. Like, for example, Nintendo, I feel that they make exceptionally good games, but the consoles, sometimes they are iffy. To the Microsoft, it's just how open they are in terms of like what console to play, like either the Xbox One or PC and stuff like that. But in terms of actual indie games, yes, some take inspiration. Like again, I mentioned Rivals of Aether and even like say Stardew Valley. But in terms of Stardew Valley, yes, it takes a lot from Harvest Moon, but I feel like it's different enough to the point where like you can say it's a different game. Like for example, the characters in Stardew Valley are completely different from what I've seen. The world itself seems really fun, and I just really think that some indie devs can tell better stories and have better characters. While some AAA developers, I feel like don't really care as much. That's just been my thoughts on why I like indie games better. If you have anything else to say, say it in the comments. I'll try to respond and things like that. So thanks for listening on my ramble on why I think indie games are really good. See you guys later.